Hey guys, it's Lindsey. Welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be going through the fourth and final palette in the Jaclyn Hill Vault Collection, and that is of course the Bling Boss palette. This is the one that I have yet to try out here on my channel. This is of course what it looks like. It's very purple with a little bit of red thrown in. It's really pretty. I would say out of the four, just based on the color story, this would probably be like my third favorite. Really just because I like a couple of the other ones better. I do think this is really pretty though, and this shade Gem is just such a standout. It looks absolutely beautiful. I've had really good luck with all the shimmers in this collection so far, so I'm really excited to use that shade. The mattes, on the other hand, have been a little bit hit or miss for me. I think that's just kind of the consensus across the board. It's just kind of funny to me because in the original Jaclyn Hill palette, I feel like the mattes outperform the shimmers. So in this collection, I feel like it is kind of flopped, or flip-flopped, whatever you want to call it. But we're going to try out a bunch of shades today. We're going to see how they perform on my eyes. And I did, of course, do videos on the other three palettes. I'll put them up there in the cards somewhere, some point during this video. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and start playing with this palette. So just like with the other videos, I am going through first with some Urban Decay Primer Potion, and then I'm going to set that with Poop from the Dark Magic palette. So now going into the Bling Boss palette, and I'm going to first go into the shade Hush Hush here, and I'm going to put that all through my crease. That shade blended out really, really nice. It just laid down beautifully. It's not patchy or anything. I really like that shade. So now I'm gonna go in and deepen up the crease, I think, a little bit with this shade called Rockstar. So you can see this one's skipping a little bit, and it's definitely not blending out as well as the other shade, which is a shame because it's so pretty. I mean, I'm going to work with it here a little bit, but I might go ahead and put some more of that Hush Hush on top of it just to get it to blend better. Put a little bit out here in the corner. Alright, I feel if you just work with this one a little bit, it does start to get better. So it's not the worst one that I've used out of this palette. I think Smooth Criminal, still from that first, from the first video I did with the Armed and Gorgeous. That one just would not blend for anything. But this one, I mean, it's not gonna be perfect, but I think I am gonna be able to get it to where I can work with it and I'm going to be okay with how it looks. And yeah, we're gonna put a little bit more of the Hush Hush just kind of right on the top edge of that Rockstar shade, just to soften it up a little bit. Yeah, see, this Hush Hush shade works so well. It just blends everything. Yeah, and that little 1-2 swipe that I just did, it basically fixed it. So that shade is really, really nice. Very handy to have. Now moving on to the lid, and I think I'm going to do another halo eye because I really liked how that turned out with the Dark Magic palette. So I'm going to go through with the color Gem here and put that on either side of my lid. And of course, I'm using my Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadow brush. I just love this thing. Hopefully it works well with this shade. Yeah, so far so good. That is just laying down so beautifully, so pigmented, gorgeous. So I just cleaned my brush off, and now we're gonna go in with the shade Ballsy here in the center of my lid. And now I'm going to go back and forth between the two lid shades to kind of blend out the edges here. I was trying to do it where I had 3 separate spaces of color here, but I think that looks a little weird, so I'm going to go ahead and connect the purple right on the top. Yeah, I like that better. And now I'm going to line my eyes with a little kohl liner. start my lower lash line, I'm gonna go through with the shade Rockstar, and then a little bit closer to my lash line, I'm gonna go a little crazy and put Gem there. I feel like the shade is working fine on the lower lash line here. Just did not want to blend in my crease. And for my inner corner highlight, I'm going to go in with the shade Bling here, and depending on how that looks on my inner corner, I might put it on my brow bone. I don't know, we'll see. One step at a time, I guess. So let's see here. Oh yeah, I think I can put that on my brow bone. I'm kind of dragging this shade up a little bit higher than I normally do, just for fun. All right, now let's see how it looks on the brow bone. And to finish the look, I'm gonna set my eyeliner with the shade called Berry Treasure, and then I'm gonna throw on a coat of mascara. Here's the finished look, and I did go ahead and put my magnetic eyelashes on. I did it in the first video, so I figured I might as well go ahead and do it now for the last video in this series. I think this is a really fun look. Not my favorite out of the 4 that I did, but I think it's really pretty. That gem shade, the purple, is just absolutely stunning. It went on so well with just my brush. And just as I said earlier in the video, I think the strength of this collection really is the shimmer shades, which is unfortunate because I think right now a lot of people are looking for really amazing matte shades, and that's just not the case with this collection, unfortunately. They are workable. Like that first shade, Hush Hush, that I put on today was really, really nice, but then that Rockstar shade, at least up in my crease, did not work very well. I think I found that to be the case with every single palette. Like the lightest matte shade in the palettes were fine, but then as we got a little bit deeper, they started to be a little bit more wonky. So that I feel is just kind of a trend or like a theme throughout the entire collection. So my thoughts overall on this collection, I'm gonna try and keep it short and sweet. But I think, you know, I've heard, of course, all of the drama going around, just in general in the beauty community, but especially here with this collection. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like they probably really are all the same palettes. People are just having different expectations for what these palettes should be and how they should perform. Now, I think we do need to keep in mind that these are $15 palettes. The price is amazing for what you're getting, even if a shade or two is not great. But I recommend all of these palettes to you? No. But if there is a color story that you really, really like, go out to Ulta and purchase it. You can buy them individually there. Like I said, they're only $15, so we should not expect the world out of these. Again, comparing to the original Jaclyn Hill palette where the mattes were really, really strong, that is a little bit of a disappointment, but they're not totally unworkable. Just use one of the lighter shades with the darker shade that you're using to kind of blend it out. I feel that that worked pretty well. So those are my short and sweet thoughts on the collection. I'm not totally over the moon with it, but I don't hate it either. I will definitely continue to use it. I think even still, my favorite is going to be the Armed and Gorgeous. Where is it? I've got them all right here. The Armed and Gorgeous. I just really, really loved this yellow shade here called Access. It was just absolutely gorgeous. And all of the metallic shades that I used, especially with my Makeup Geek brush, just worked so well. So I'm going to have so much fun playing with the other ones. This shade was not great. Smooth Criminal was probably the worst shade that I used out of the entire collection. But again, we need to factor in the price. It's only $15. You can't expect Viseart type quality for that price. I mean, you just can't. So those are my thoughts on the collection. I hope you enjoyed watching all of these videos. I had so much fun putting this little series together. So let me know what you guys want to see coming up here on my channel. I do have a few ideas that are a little bit different for me, but I'm really excited about it. So hopefully you guys will be into it as well. Yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and watching this video. I truly appreciate it. If you like content like this, please please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you know when I post. We can also connect on Instagram. I will have that linked down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!